No. No.
When I tell you guys that I cackled when I saw this, I'm telling you, the internet is so undefeated. And tell me that is not exactly what you think when you think of Donald Trump just saying he wants Greenland. It's like, and here's the reason why I know this is how it's going down. Because you have people out there who are trying to pretend this is a good thing, trying to pretend that this is a great idea and this is genius. But when asked why is this important for us, they can't even tell us why. And so to see Donald Trump or to see the baby just being like, I want this, I want this. This is what Donald Trump is doing. He's a big baby that is now saying that he might impose tariffs on Denmark if they don't decide to give up Greenland. He has even said that he is not going to rule out using military force to get Greenland. So the big baby is out there wanting Greenland, and that was just absolutely hilarious to me. But there's more, because for 4 years, when Donald Trump was president, we got a whole lot of lying. Like, we would literally sit, watch him say something, and then have people say, hey, what you just said wasn't true. And he'd be like, I didn't say that. Or he would have his handlers go out there and say, well, you guys are misunderstanding what he said. Or he would just basically say, I never said that. Or try to say, I did say that and I was right. I mean, it's crazy. So this next one is just basically Donald Trump as another baby being exactly what we saw for 4 years when he was president.
Mr. President, you said the virus was just like the flu. You did. You also said the virus could go away by April. No, sir. You said it would disappear like a miracle. Yes. You said only 15 people have it and it would go down close to zero. You did. You said chloroquine would treat it. No, you said we should try injecting disinfectant. You said anyone who needs a test can get one. You praised China for being transparent. You got rid of the pandemic response team. You ignored every warning throughout January and February.
And what's sad is that this is what we have to look forward to for 4 more years. And we will have a bunch of, MAGAs and Republicans who are much smarter than Donald Trump trying to explain what he meant when he said some of these idiotic things. And we're also going to have them trying to pretend that he's playing 10-dimensional chess and we're all playing checkers. Remember when he proposed that the Republicans should not sign a bill unless the Democrats approve raising or getting rid of the debt ceiling. He didn't want to have to deal with the debt ceiling at all. He wanted to put that on Joe Biden. So he said there should be no bill signed unless the debt ceiling is gone. Okay? Hakeem Jeffries and the Democrats fought against that. It didn't happen. So Republicans started coming out and saying, look at that. Genius Trump again. He got them. He pretended he wanted to get rid of the debt ceiling so they wouldn't see the things that he actually wanted. My goodness, he got the Democrats again. But what do we see him saying now? Get rid of the debt ceiling. He actually did want that. But it's got to suck. It's got to suck so much to be these Republicans and have to go out every day and pretend that idiot is saying things that are genius. It's got to be so hard to be like, oh, he wants to rename the Gulf of Mexico to Gulf of America? Okay, yeah. And then go out there and be like, Donald Trump's a genius. I mean, why didn't we ever think of renaming the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America? What a genius. What a genius. Okay, wait. He wants Greenland? Yeah? Okay. Dude, Donald Trump is a genius. He wants Greenland. Yes, he wants Greenland. Yeah, he wants to give 57,000 people $1 million each so they can all come and be a part of America. What a genius. Why didn't any of these other presidents think of this? Because Donald Trump is a genius. Okay. Oh, he wants the Panama Canal? Yeah? All right. The genius Donald Trump has spoken. He now wants the Panama Canal. Why didn't anyone else think of this? My goodness, this guy is playing 10-dimensional chess while everyone else is playing checkers. Okay. He wants to make Canada the 51st state, the whole country, turn it into one state. We got to go out there and defend that shit. He wants to turn one country into a state. He's calling Justin Trudeau the mayor or the governor. Okay. Donald Trump wants Canada. What a genius thing. I mean, who wouldn't want Canada? Why would we not want to take on Canada? I know you guys want your groceries lower. I know you do. I know you want your gas prices lower. I know we talked about that a lot. Build the wall, deport them all. I know all of that, right? But we have to prioritize getting Canada first. Like, this is genius. Donald Trump said it. It's the smartest thing ever. This is what we have to deal with for 4 years, people. Prepare yourself. Be ready. Just be ready. Be ready for it. Expect it. You will be able to handle it better if you're actually ready for it. And honestly, we will be able to handle it better. We will be able to fight against it better if we are ready for it. Take him at his word. He will at least try some of these things. I've heard a lot of creators saying, oh, it's good. He's going to be, focused on things that'll never happen. Maybe he won't get things. Listen, Donald Trump is egotistical. He is a narcissist. He sees our videos. Believe me, I've seen enough of his responses to the left's content creators to know he sees our videos. When Donald Trump sees these videos, he thinks I'm going to prove them wrong. So he goes out and he actually tries these things. So take him at his word that he will at least try these things. I personally believe this, and I know, and I've even said this myself, that the guardrails are gone. But the more I think about this, I personally do believe that Donald Trump, that the people in his cabinet, the people who are surrounding themselves with him, will actually stop some of the madness. Here's why. I think even they know some of this stuff is absolutely crazy. So what they will do is they will probably try to pivot him or redirect him to other things or find people to say that won't work or like what was done in the first administration. People just literally didn't do stuff he asked them to do. They literally just said, you know what, this is stupid. We're not doing it. And nothing was done. I'm depending on a little bit of that. But what I am gearing up for is that myself, other content creators, other Democrats, other liberals and progressives are going to have to take this fight on. Like, don't depend on what I'm saying here, but understand that as much as these people are ideologues and they're Donald Trump bootlickers and all of that, they also want a political career after he's gone. They understand that the reason why they exist and they have their popularity is because of Donald Trump and the MAGAs. But they also understand that if they allow him to do the damage to this country that his policies would do, their political careers will be shot as well. So understand, Vivek Ramaswamy wants a political career after this is all done. People that he is proposing in his cabinet, Pete Hegseth, those type of people, they're going to want a political career after this. So my thought is that some of them will try and put at least some type of brakes on some of these policies. But I wouldn't count on it. So again, prepare yourself so that we are all ready for this. Don't think it's going to be 4 years of cruising. It's not. He is going to try to implement some of these things. He is going to go after Greenland. He is going to try and get Canada, the Panama Canal. The dude is going, if it takes him just taking a Sharpie and marking out Mexico on a flag and moving it and turning it into America and saying, look at what I did. Look at that. It's now the Gulf of America. That's gonna happen, okay? Just realize it. So you got to be in for the fight. You got to be ready for the fight. You got to be ready to take these people head on. And you have to be ready to vote in 2028. We have to be ready to make sure that we take back the House and the Senate, because then we become the guardrails. We become the guardrails. So we have to take back the House and the Senate. We have to be ready for this fight. We can't whine about it. We can't mope about it. We got to pull ourselves up by the bootstraps, and we got to be ready to fight these people head on, because if we are not, we're going to see catastrophic like changes in the role of our government, in our lives, and how we take care of people in this country. So I thank you guys for always supporting my content. If you have not yet hit that subscribe button, please hit the subscribe button. We're on the road to 100,000 subscribers, and I really do appreciate you guys. Period.
Don't want no enemies or ops. Envy in they heart, I tell them stop. Vacation on the